this particular time is this buying and selling, buying and selling. I remember when I left secondary school, I went to stay with my uncle in the north. Then it's the same thing. I go to movie, I come back to Aba, I go to a movie. So you will be telling me something that I will not even get it until when I left, came to Lagos, went back to school, and then left Nigeria. So that's exactly what it is.
Mhm.
I want to mention something from the economic this thing you were saying, and what our my sister Love said. If somebody come to Aba in 1977, 1978, okay, let me say 1980, when I was already in secondary school, you see that Leventis, PZ, Liver Brothers, Nigerian Breweries, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, they were all in Aba that time. Aba was highly industrialized. This was 1980, was just barely 10 years after the war.
Exactly.
10 years, barely 10 years after the Civil War. And all these companies were there. Then our people started bringing in, not even talk about Guinness that Michael Okpara brought in. You know that the Eastern Nigeria at that time, when Michael Okpara was the premier, was the most industrialized in Nigeria. Outside,
Exactly.
even outside Lagos, was the most industrialized was Eastern region. And one man, just one, like a governor that time, they call it a premier, that time, Michael Okpara, all the way from Enugu until Calabar, will become the most industrialized in Nigeria. Under how many years? By one man. So in 1980s, all these companies that were in Aba all left, including Dubik that was established by this Abreba man, Star Pepper Mill. You know, there were various textile mills for our people started in Aba that time.
Mm.
Well industrialized. That was when I was in secondary school. But all these things you said now were the benchmark of what made all those companies to go down.
Exactly.
All of them left Eastern region. All of them, not even a single one. Even this ceramics that our sister talked to, that was my ceramics was the only ceramics industry in Nigeria. It closed down. Why? Economic jihad. Economic jihad. You cannot give them the power to be industrialized and producing the things that we be selling in Nigeria, all over Nigeria, because the North know they cannot get industrialized.
Exactly.
The Lagosians, if not what federal government had
Yes.
in Lagos,
You are hearing
if
them,
you
right?
go to Lagos, 80% of the pharmaceutical industry that I know good are owned by Igbos today. Statistics said it. I'm not guessing anything. We cannot give them the economic power to continue to hold this, they hold us at a ransom. That is why all these companies were forced to close down and relocate to Lagos. All of them. Not even a single one was remaining. All of them, I'm saying it. But now what they did, oh my God. Nigeria Cement Company in Calago, Niger, with their product, they call it Niger Sem, was competing with Ashaka Cement that was in this current Benue State. Ashaka Cement. They shut it down. After they shut it down, they shut Ashaka Cement down. Then gave Dangote the license to be the sole importer of cement. He begged to try because I know that in 1979, I was in school. There was a time my uncle that time would send me to go to Port Harcourt and buy him cement. I was a very little boy. I can be carrying that time. I can be carrying up to 5,000 naira that time. You wouldn't even know that this small boy has such money. I will leave my mom's village and go to Port Harcourt and buy cement and bring it in the night because my uncle says building material at that time. All these things, they decided to shut it down completely. We cannot give them the opportunity to do these things. This analysis you are doing now is what should be even by now to trigger our people in main market to tell them that there is fire on the mountain. We are going to be consumed. Imagine if Soludo says he gets 8 billion every Monday. He misses it. And because of it, and he shut down the market for 7 days. 8 times 7 is how much? Soludo decided to lose that money in order to suppress Igbos from what they had in a meeting in Enugu, according to our Major General. That is the same mentality of a Nigerian factor. Obasanjo was the person who started implementing it. Because they started it after they started creating of states in 1976 when Murtala Mohammed created the first states. Then they started it. Then Obasanjo came and implemented that agenda of moving all the companies out of Eastern region. They moved it away. This is the same, because you do not care what they lose. What they are looking at is the end point. What are we going to get at the end? Are we going to get these people Islamized at this end? Like you said now, talking about the bank, talking about all this. What is halal road? Halal, all this nonsense. What is halal road? Halal is just a law of Islamic law on how things will work for them. Even in the Western world. I don't want to mention their name. Some of these restaurants, big chain restaurants from US and all over, big restaurants, they are not saying they have space for halal menu. They are doing it. It's there. It's on the website. They did announce it. Now they have halal road, halal radio, halal chair, halal bed, halal mattress, halal, all this nonsense. Is that what really or main market people want to go through? Soludo is going to destroy main market. Instead of him not giving Tinubu 2027 the vote they will write and give to him from the hotel. He's ready to kill everybody to make it that it happens. He does not care the consequences of it because his son is not, his children are not outside the country. If you are in my market and you are listening to this thing our sister is doing today, and listen to this things everybody have said, and you think that you have money in main market, and you cannot bring it out and invest in this thing for it to get it done now. Now that we have 95% chance, we reach 90% chance of Biafra recognition, then count yourself as somebody who is going to suffer. You will die and your children will turn to nonsense. That's what it is. If I had money today that I have 1 billion, I would give 900 million to Biafra Republic government and get it done because we know what they are targeting at. Soludo decided to destroy main market. Soludo, I'm telling you the real fact. Let it be on record. I'm telling you, Soludo said he's not even going to demolish it. He's giving these people access to burning down main market. That's what Soludo is. He's going to go at any length. At any length, I'm telling you this afternoon, for them to get this thing out. He's going to go at any length because he has a mandate. Before the 422,000 people voted for him to get elected the other day in November last year, right? He signed an agreement. The agreement that Tinubu must be elected. We don't care the party you sign. That's what he did. And for you to stop this sit at home and do this thing, if not, destroy them economically. We do not care. All we care is that Tinubu must be elected and Nigeria must be Islamized. And that's it. If you're in the market and you're listening to this thing people are saying, and you think it's a lie, one stupid person who graded the diploma from Medugri, or for even if look at your defense minister, former what he has, was not grade 2 teacher, TTC, grade 2. That's what he had to be a defense minister. One person from University of Medugri, University of whatever they do in the north, is the person who will sit down and tell you how much the type of product you are going to bring into Nigeria. They don't care what you want. They don't care how much you have. You must comply. He gives you the law, but you have been given an opportunity to be yourself. You have been given an opportunity to do whatever you want to do in Biafra land as your business, bring your company and go and do it. And you are there sitting on. Is it behind the fence, on the fence? I don't know where you are this time, but wherever you are, if you want to jump from up to down, this is the time. You have every ample opportunity to come and join this thing. Main market and area alone, I'm not talking about Tenugu, will finance. If Igbos want to raise, let me use that word in one particular word. I'm not talking about Biafrans. If Igbos want to raise 10 billion naira overnight, they will do it overnight. They will do it overnight.
Ha nọrọ n'uke
So 10 billion naira is just a small money. It's
ọmụnwa n'ebe a
exchange.
ka a na-egbu.
to get all these things done. If Igbos, in particular in the main market, importers, they are real people who has money in the main market, want their freedom, want to do their genuine business, don't want anything that will affect their children tomorrow. Don't want to say, look, when I die, where will my children be? You don't need to think like this woman that said that, oh, Soludo made them to take her husband away. So with 7 children, I had never asked. If you don't want your children, because you don't know where you are going to be tomorrow, this is the time to go to the website, find a way of reaching any of the officials you can reach at, and tell them, I have $100,000, I have $200,000, I have 500, I have 1 billion naira. I want to donate this. Go to that IOU law, get it. When they give you back your money, everything is done. They give you back your money. Or you can give out what you want. Give out of charity. Forget about the money you're going to build churches at this time. It's only somebody who lives that build churches. This is the Erodan that is talking about, the one of Turkey. When the man came in, I was already in the Western world. He came in, he started by, he won the election. Before you know it, he went to the university and told him, if you're going to university, you have to put on hijab. That's how he started, though. So Turkey was still a secular state. Turkey was the most secular state in Nigeria. Oh, in Turkey. Turkey was in the world. But he started that university people protested. He enforced it. And now today, Turkey is an Islamic nation. 100% Islamic nation. 100% go come. If you go there, if you know, or go and read. That's how it works. The same thing is going to happen in the East. Because all they are forcing the narrative now is, oh, it's a Muslim, it must be a Muslim. You see, you hear them saying that they don't want INEC chairman again, and that even the man have the gut to come and say on television that if INEC chairman now conduct the election, they will not even accept it, and that if they change Shetima to a Christian in the north, they will never happen. There will be crisis. It's open. A bird that is dancing on the footpath, something is beating drum for it in the bush, in the nearby bush there. Do you think these people just come to say this and they don't have somebody backing them up? Or do you still believe that you can send your children abroad with your money and your children will end up begging for jobs after you have spent up to $100,000 to train them in 4 years investing here, more than that, of your hard-earned money? Is that what you believe in? Oh, my children will just go abroad. Do you see what is going on abroad now? It's not possible. You cannot use your sweat, you suffered and make up, send your children abroad, and when they finish, they are begging just to get common papers. They will not even get a job. You are using your own money to send your children abroad to be slaves at this time. Because what is happening in the Western world, that is pure slavery. Your children can't even get common residence. Common residence, they won't get. After you spent up to $150,000 to $200,000 to train them in the universities. Is that really what you want to continue the people in my market? Soludo is ready to destroy you guys. I am telling you, if you do not take time, main market go to burn down because you do not care. Soludo, he's so desperate. How can Soludo come up and tell us? I don't know how old Soludo is, but I know he might be older than me by a little. He cannot come and tell me that he wants to destroy my market and build school with it. Who is Soludo? Didn't Soludo say that my market was destroyed after the war and Igbos built it? Was it the government of Eastern State that built my market? Was it Igbos that built my market? What is he up to? What is his problem? An Igbo man will say, I'm going to destroy my market, the biggest market in West Africa. Say, I'm going to build schools on it and destroy it. And you think the man knows what he's doing? He's under excess pressure. He must meet up with his need. Because they've told him, we can give you any money. We don't want you to build any road. Don't build anything. All we need is, this is what we're fat. One thing is that we must control these people. You don't build any road for them. We don't care. We don't build any school. Because it's not doing anything in Anambra State now. All we want is for you to give us this thing. You must do it. If you do it, we are going to allow you to come. If you don't want to do it, then we'll give it to another person. That's exactly what he's trying to meet up with. People's homes, beautiful homes in his hometown that he want to build a road. Have you built it? He was going to for election in November last year. In October, Soludo was destroying road. Who story built it? Soludo pulled it down in his father's town. He has not even built in a single road. Destroy people's homes, because Soludo is such a jealous man. He's such a jealous man. If you're
Are you still hearing them? Hey, Chimo.
yes, you can destroy my market and go. Ndibo will bring you down.
Okay.
Enough is enough.
Okay.
We have had it enough, and we're not going to continue like this. There's no country in the world that people have built policies on the top of on the head of other regions. Everybody is fighting for those space. See what is going on in Canada. Don't see the meetings they went. Everybody's trying for agitation now. The West is trying for agitation. The Quebec is trying for agitation. They want to preserve their own language. Don't you see it happening all over the world? It's only an Igbo man that will stand and say, I'm going to destroy every Igbo person because I want to be the governor. What's going on? The Fulani is destroying you. You are giving them the hand to destroy you. Even I don't support any politician. This Desiree that is in London, is Desiree the only person that led an NPC? Was she the only person? Because she's an Igbo woman.
Good question.
They must destroy her. For how many years? How many trillions have been missing in NPC since last year? Who mentioned it? But an Igbo man and an Igbo woman will be the person that will go down because they are so stupid. These people that were given appointments and they declined it, nobody gonna pull them out from their homes. So they did the Tinubu give people appointments of Igbo people, one or two of them, they declined it. Nobody gonna pull them down because if you serve them, you come back in shame. The man that they filed $43 million in his home is the person that is even an ambassador now in Nigeria. And FFCC, Obama. Who's gonna come after him? No one. But if it's a Igbo man, forget it. All his children will all be killed.
Imagine no Igbo people.
Main market, go and donate money. Listen to this thing that people are talking. They're not just talking. You guys do not deserve to be talked about now. Yes, you're gonna do your business. Yes, you need the environment to do your business. Yes, your children grow. Even in different land, whether you are there or not there, your children will go to school. 100% guaranteed. There's no child of a Soludo being in London and the child of Okonkwo being in Biafra land and the child of Okonkwo didn't go to school. They will go to school. It's guaranteed. You don't need to go and bribe anybody to NAFDAC. Your business, as long as it's genuine, as long as you're building we want to push you even to international world. We want to push you so that Costco, Walmart, Target, all these big shops in the world will buy your products. That's what we are aiming at. Biafra is not going to be just consume here. We push to West Africa. We push you. We have a plan to push you to international market. You can't control all these people developing all these our fashion designers in Aba. We push them to international market because Bangladesh and all these people they're not doing better than us. We have to design it and show them our genuinity, our genuinity and how we are, and what the product we do, and the international businesses will buy it all over the world. That's what we are aiming at. Anyway, if you have ear, you hear. If you don't have ear, keep on there. Let Soludo sit on you. Have a great one, everyone. Thank you, sister, for allowing me to speak.
Wow. There, my brother. I don't know how to thank you for that submission you've given. Thank you so much. Well informed. Because I don't know how our people want us to talk. It is very scary what is happening. And the worst part of it is that we have the money. But we are doing I don't care, busy fighting ourselves instead of seeing the danger that is on the way. In fact, it is at our doorsteps. Thank you so much, my brother Samuel. God bless you. Yeah, Minister Betty and Minister Snow, who will go first? So your two hands are up.
Let him go first.
Okay. Minister Snow,
Please, my lady, please go ahead. Even though I just have a little thing to say, so if you have a longer submission, I can just go ahead and put it out. Okay. Thank you so much, Uncle Sam. Uh, that's the thing. When you speak, you tell them just the way it is, and you never forget to remind them that no matter how many of their kids they bring out here, they can never they can never escape what is coming out for them, both them and their children. Now, when you were speaking, there are things that you pointed out, and I just wanted to hint on those things. Talking about how industrialized our place was, the eastern region of what is called Nigeria had the fastest growing economy in the world.
Oh, Chimo.
The growth of economy is not argued by how much what the currency is, and even at that time, the naira was higher than the dollar. People didn't know this. The naira used to be higher than the dollar. But as at 1954, I want you to hear that our place had the fastest growing economy in the world. Why? Because of the kind of men and women that we have. That is why today you hear that, oh, Igbo people, they don't know how to do this. And then they came into the Nollywood and made you think that it's all about ritual, diverting the mentality of the people to think that you can make this money through dubious means. Our system was never in a dubious way. We never used to make money through dubious means. Our ways of making money was pure, working hard and carrying one another along. That was the way our people built and grew. Now, the other thing I wanted to point out, my brother, that you said is this. Soludo said he's losing 8 billion on Mondays. Just take half of that 8 billion, 4 billion, and put it into the liberation of your people, and you will make that money that they are taking from you every Monday, you will take it back from Nigerian states. Do you not think about that? Bill that they are making from you, you can take it back from Nigerian state and put it back into your business, into developing your places. That is the essence of what we're telling you to do. Imagine that they make 8 billion from you every Monday and you still have the shittiest market in the world. You got to provide water for yourself. Congested, everything is congested. And they still come to burn your markets down because of lack of security. But this money, you can take it back. This is your money. This is your hard work. You can take it back. But first of all, the easiest way for you to take this money back is to take back from them, put it in this institution that we've been talking about today. Put it back into Biafra. Restoration of Biafra will give you back everything you're losing to the terrorist state. That's what I wanted to point out. Thank you so much, Uncle Sam, and thank you, everyone. Daluno.
Yeah, thank you very
And I
much
forgot
for
about
that, your submission, our own Mr. Snow, the minister himself. Thank you very much for your submission. Sister Betty Ford, Minister Betty Ford, please, can you take over the mic and speak to Biafrans?
Thank you so much. I thank everybody that have made their wonderful submission. I continue to stand on the existing protocol. Biafrans, what I want to say is this. Ndị Igbo si n'ogologo okwu adịrọ mma n'ụka mgbede. You know, many people have talked here, talked sense into you. I don't know what else to say or how else to say it to our people at Onitsha main market and those that are still in the north, those in the west, particularly Lagos, that will build their houses and it will be demolished. I know that buying land in Lagos is nothing less than 400 to 500 million, and you come and build the house. Then after building, somebody will demolish it. And when we are talking of IOU loan, you are not interested. You don't want to know. One particular thing I want to stress out is that many people that I have told that Nigeria is on their way to Islamize you people, and you will have no say. They will tell me, oh, it can't happen, it can't happen. How? Is it not happening? Do you all know that all these governors, they have Fulanis in their offices? They have Fulani in Anambra. In fact, all the government, unless Oti, I don't know about Governor Oti. What Soludo is doing now, because I just read this afternoon the outcome of the meeting that he called our people, which I wasn't happy that they went. Because when he calls such meeting, he is either going to give you his own rule and will sweep under the carpet the fact that he has been stopping your business for the past 3 to 4 days now. Since Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days. You will know how much you people are losing. And none of you will have the balls to go to court, to take him to court. You would have chosen to continue that revolution. And it will be a way to kick out all these governors from our land. Because going to him means you have succumbed after violating your civil rights and your fundamental human rights. You have the right to sit at home. They don't. The state don't give any one of you loan, so they have no control over your business or how you run it. And now he has stopped you people, telling you that each Monday you do not come to business, that he loses 8 billion or 8 million. I don't know. Is around within that region of figure. So Biafrans, if you are saying, oh, they can't Islamize us, how are they going to do it? They are doing it. Because all these Fulanis posted in individual state offices are the ones making sure that these governors are doing those things they go to the north to swear that they will do. They will give Fulani a place. They will not pressurize Fulani, and they will do exactly what they are asking them to do. Because all these things that tutors read out about halal, everything, it is all targeted on you businessmen and women. So why don't you come and invest in Biafra? We are telling you now, you think it is a joke. You all went to Christmas last month and enjoyed yourself. Why? Because you know you have security. And who is providing the security to you? And when somebody who is helping you to do something is telling you the modus operandi of carrying out that thing, you will just be keeping deaf ears. You don't want to lose your Nigeria identity. What has Nigeria done for you since 1960 till date? Or is it not just written boldly on the wall that the 1967 war is even worse now? Because during that wartime, people were living in the bush. But now you can't live in the bush. You have no business to stay with. You have no home to go to. So when people are talking to you, listen to them. Come and invest in our IOU loan. All the millions you spend building houses in Lagos, they have demolished all. Who will pay you? Who will compensate you for all the losses? So, Fulani is Islamizing Nigeria, as Tutor rightly said, is step by step. And you are seeing it, and you can't do anything about it. You can't do anything. But if Biafra comes today, my people, you will definitely reap the dividend of being ruled and governed in a civilized nation. You understand? So it's not every time we will be here ranting, losing, having headache, you know. Anyway, let me just stop here. The basic thing is for you people to know that that 8 billion Soludo makes from you. You know the option he gave them. He said that he will demolish the whole of Foto Onitsha market and rebuild it in 2 years. So when he is rebuilding it, where will you people be? Where will he be getting the money from? The 2 billion. That is the takia, the lies they use to lure you into their trap. Etu akafasi aghọgbu unu niile a na-agwa unu okwu na na-efe isi kpakakpaka. Ndị be anyị na-anụ na ife na-egenu ntị, a na-agwa unu okwu unu ada ege ntị. Ekwu okwu unu na-emegheri ka ndị iberibe. Na ya ndị Yoruba achụpụgo unu kịta. Hausa na-achụ unu, Yoruba na-achụ unu, Soludo na-achụ unu. So you cannot stand like a man and fight them. And face it. We're only begging you to come and donate money. Somebody is here on the link because I'm streaming this, asking me every time you'll be asking money. When are we going home? Going home to where? That is what the idiot here is asking on the comment section. Are you going home to where? When you are kicking against donation, how do you run your government? Even America, they need money. China, they need money. All these France, all these people trying to kill Traore. Is it not because of the money they make from them? That's why they want to kill him. So this is the thing. That's why they are detaining your leader.
Block madam. Hajebekwana self ijeza Soludo. Soludo consult them before Obia imechi that shop. Our people, agwangina men anos. Abo na men no ha isi Soludo akadigo na main road ochanja na agba egwu ebe a. Una agba ya nkịtị na akọfuna. Elesi ewekọrọ Boko Haram in uniform yikọ ihe akwa ha bịa na adala unu na akurikọ. Achụọ unu n'ugwu Awụsa, achụọ unu na Lagos, destroy all your property. Bịakwuo ebe a bịa pịawa gị azụ na be nna gị. Gwa gị otu gị na nwunye gị ga-esi dina. Ịgba nkịtị. Echisi m na isi dị gị mma. Ma eribenu. Anyị adị anụzikwa ihe unu na-ekwu, unu na-anụ onu m biko meenụ thumb up. Unu ọ na-anụ ihe ha na-ekwu. Ọ ka refresh ya ghọtakwa mma achụwa na ha gwogwo. Ịma na ọ na-aka ha njọ. I kwutebe ha ebe bụ main point iwe abịa ha because ọ bụ na our men nọ na Onitsha main market na ndị market leaders ahụ atụpụrụ ha Soludo ọnụ ka na-eme protest ruo kịta ebe niile nwụrụ ọkụ ebe niile na-acha red. America is watching, Europe Canada is watching, Israel is watching. Anụmanụ ihe Trump gwara unu na ọ chọrọ ihepụ ndị dị ready for their freedom. Unu je kwụsị protest jere ije Soludo unu oludiri ebe a na ọ bụrụ na ọ gada ka ndị ya agbagbusi unu ncha osi otu a na unu ncha niile n'iyi ka ọ na unu anụghọ ndị nke kidnap since ọ tribe ya the first time. The woman na ebe akwa n'ịntanet na-ekwu na since na-eji di nwanne ya nwaanyị since o mere the first lockdown na Monday sit at home. Unu ahụghị ya anya ma ọka nke unu ndị main market a I'm men anos. I don't know. Oh ya ka ha ji necha unu anya na-eme unu anyhow. Onye kpolu brokos ya achịrị na-achịgharị n'aka. Unu a na-ezuzugharị. Unu gbakọ na TikTok. Unu ga na-akọ bụ onye ike na-esi isi. Onye nke ya na-ekpekusi ya na agụ mmiri na nke ọ naghị agụ mmiri. Ọ ụdị onye ọkụ na-agbabịa ja na-achụ oke na-akọ eri. Ọ ihe ha na-akọ unu je ebe ahụ na-aga flawa. mana ha gafete ebe m na-eme ihe ha na-eme nke a nwaanyị Biafra ụfọdụ na-awụkwa na ha pikicha kọreji ha bịa nnọọ kpọwa m nwaanyị Biafra ngị nwawu nwoke zu maka unu uche na mụ nidiri freedom a karịa unu nwa nọ n'ụlọ a na-apịgbu unu ka a na-apịgbu ndị I swear to God ọ bụrụ na ebuteghị unu gbuo 20,000 within 1 month unu agaghị ekunite n'ụra and ọ ga-eme eme jekwa jụọ ese a ga-eti unu mmanwụ nke a na-ayị unu bịa sọpọtụ ihe a na-eme iwu na ọmụ ga-abịa gwa unu sọpọtụ unu anyị ha sọpọtụ kwụgharịba mgbe a ga-eti unu mgbe a ga-eti unu imagine nwa gị ahụ ị na-anya kịta dị 10 years ka ofu nnukwu aboki bụ afọ ọnụ white ga-abịa sị gị dunye ya by force ị ga-edunye ya nke nwa na like code nke ya aṅụzi biya ihe ị na-eme iji wee na-enweta tenkoba anaghị ayọ gị donate ka ị wee nweta freedom bie ndụ ka mmadụ bikene ndụ ka mmadụ na ọ bụ ha anụmanụ ịjọ na-ejigharị ya na akpa na-agba China na-agba ebe a na-agba ebe a main market ịgbakọ ego na-esi ebe ahụ apụtaghị na-ede a na-ebuje ego n'ugwu Awụsa na-ebuje wee na-ego wipon eji abịa egbu nne na nna anyị anaghị unu bịa donate unu na chee na mebi unu donate ya na ada Biafra ka a na-enye ndị ha etiri oge nkala na-akpọ ya ọkpọ ya nke ọkpọ ya ọ nna gị useless father gị ka ọ useless mama gị ka eye ya akpọje Washington ojeje na asain na akwụkwọ a na asain ndị mkpụrụ mmiri isi adịghị mma anyị ma na ha abịago mana m ga-refresh thank you for sharing thank you ahụrụ m onye ọbụla ndewonu happy new year ahụrụ m ndị onye si m gịnị na-enwe m ọkịta ka ị hụrụ m otego aka anyị n'ebe a ọkwa 4 hours a na-akụ ya ka ama na ya akụchata unu brain unu na-emegide ya unu enwe sens a na-emekwana ụfọdụ wee chee na ọmụmụ ka a na-enye ego ma ọ n'oge nkere ka ị na-enye ego ị na-enye ya ego inwelebe ị na-enye ya ego ọsị gị na agụụ na-agụ ya onye nwere ụlọ nye n'efu ọ dị ka anyị ga-eme refresh anyị ga-refresh